We got new Blanky. Right? Yeah, Blanky boy, you know. Make sure I wouldn't get. When Beast Gohan and Piccolo ran the two-man versus
Supposed to be doing his job that he's been reduced to at this point in Dragon Ball Z, of being a stepfather, taking care of Pan, which when I think about it could finally dispel any of the headcanons that he's black. But Piccolo failed his job because the ops caught the poor girl literally just walking home.
What did you just say, nigga? Hold on, gang. What the hell did you just say, Blank boy?
Father, taking care of Pan, which when I think about it at this point in Dragon Ball Z, of being a stepfather, taking care of Pan, which when I think about it could finally dispel any of the headcanons that he's black. But Piccolo failed his job.
Wait, why? Is that a black guys don't take care of their dads joke? Damn, nigga, I ain't never heard y'all niggas get. That's the first like racial joke I've heard from y'all niggas. Like, god damn, nigga, what, nigga? I don't. That felt weirdly out of place, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. I've reacted to so many of these videos on this channel. I've never had some shit like that. What, nigga? All right, nigga. You got it, gang. I guess that was funny.
Job because the ops caught the poor girl literally just walking home from elementary school. They out here moving like Michael Jackson, straight spawn campers. So Piccolo, needing Gohan's help, disguises as one of the Red Ribbon soldiers to deliver the news and have him come out of retirement. I know that Guy be talking to Gohan every couple months like the Green Goblin mask was to Norman Osborn. And this got me weak because this man Piccolo is really swearing that he's incognito. He thinks we can't see him. But ultimately, his plan works and Gohan tweaks out. Thing is, Gohan's not playing around, so he gives his enemies that Taken speech.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
So we see Dr. Hedo and the Gammas posted outside waiting for Gohan's pull-up like 50 people deep. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta can't slide with Gohan because they're all fighting each other on Beerus' planet. Y'all unks gotta let it go. Gohan peeps Pan and immediately gets on BT, bad time, and literally just booms the airship. Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not like the hugest fan of this movie, especially as in retro, looking back at it. Y'all have heard me rant about Beast Gohan and the Piccolo transformation. I am not a fan of Beast Gohan. And maybe had they like premiered it in a different way, I would have liked it. But Gohan, I think Gohan has the best transformations in Dragon Ball Z. Like when he turned Super Saiyan 1, epic. When he turned Super Saiyan 2, nigga, that's waterworks. That's waterworks. You damn near cry. Him turning Super Saiyan 2 is damn near better than Goku turning Super Saiyan 1. I ain't gonna lie. Mystic Gohan was fire too. Beast Gohan, and maybe because it all had to be wrapped up in an hour and some change, but it was just like, and even I was a person that was asking for Piccolo to get a new transformation because they've been trying to hold Piccolo, but a lot of it felt unearned. It just felt unearned to me, and I hate the design. I like the design of Piccolo's transformation, even though I felt like a bulky Piccolo is kind of against the character because he's more of like a cerebral fighter than just a brute. But I think he should have got something more like a mystic transformation, whatever. But I'm not writing, you know what I mean? But yeah, just I hate the Beast Gohan hair. That's all right. That's my rant.
Explain it.
All right,
y'all unks gotta let it go.
I got that out the way.
Gohan peeps Pan and immediately gets on BT, bad time, and literally just booms the airship. Crazy thing is, look at the pilot's face. He's just a regular human. Well, I guess now he's just regular human chunks. Gohan lands in front of the whole army by himself and is just straight mean mugging everyone. I can't lie though, the glasses make this a lot less threatening. But I guess it's better than the alternative. Which one of y'all niggas took my daughter? Gohan peeps Pan and wastes no time, just charges right in. Got Dr. Hedo hitting the Odell Beckham Jr. But as Gohan is charging in, Gamma 2 beats him to the spot and kicks his ass right back down to earth. And we all know Gohan's body. He been having anger issues since he was legit, so he started talking crazy.
For sure.
Bitch ass nigga.
Taking off the cape. My thing is, who gave bro the N-word pass? Was it Oop? Stop it. Can't be. Not with that cut. He not one of us. Maybe it was Mr. Popo? If that's the case, it's valid. He's so black he look purple. You can take him. Pause. What type of gay shit you on right now, bruh? So Gohan is just standing there ready to box and Gamma 1 starts walking up on him menacingly. But Gohan isn't phased. He's pissed off and locked in. Gamma 1 starts walking, quickly turning into a full sprint as Gohan blocks his first attack. And he's moving like he's in peak form. Couldn't even tell bro's fresh off retirement as he blocks the left, gets his kick blocked, and lays him out like a mattress. Lizzo was like, ah yes, finally, somewhere to lay down. So Gamma 1, not wanting to suffocate, rises back up, headbutting Gohan, and they begin to hold hands in the rain. Dr. Hedo on the sideline watching the fight, thinking about cupcakes in the back of his mind, and for whatever reason, the holding hands is getting him hype.
You're gay! He's gay!
This nigga celebrating like Dr. Frankenstein in the fact that there's flamboyancy in his android. But going back to the fight.
Maybe I was wrong. One thing Blanky a bit more risky with his humor. And I guess I get Super Blanky. I sometimes get them confused because they mix together in the Kevins and they do work together. But I also realize I guess Blanky don't drop as much, and I guess he got way darker humor. I don't remember it, but you know I also do. Nigga, look how many reactions I do in a month, nigga. So maybe this nigga's just humor is completely different than the rest of them niggas.
Gohan gets tripped, gets his arm locked and slammed as Gamma 1 starts charging up his shooting strike right towards Gohan. But Gohan been catching ass beating since he was 6 years old. Bro got that Mark Grayson durability. Taking the flaming kick head on, trying to block it as the impact causes the whole stage to blow up to pieces. Nobody standing around is sure what happened. There's too much smoke and rubble to see anything. So Piccolo assumes the worst and wastes no time, started plotting already. I'm finna be your new daddy. No, my dad's gonna win. Yeah, okay. I've been waiting for this moment.
Flashback.
He did it again, huh? Left you to go train? I wouldn't do you like this, and I put that on Planet Namek.
End of flashback.
Gohan manages to get up out the rubble.
Stay down. Final warning.
We gotta be honest, Gohan came out of retirement and he looking washed. Jake Paul about to challenge him to a boxing match soon. Desperate to beat the washed allegations, Gohan charges back in, only to end up going 0 for 12 on all his hits. Bro did so bad, I can't even say he went out there and even put up tour dates. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he gets kneed, chin checked, legs grabbed, and gets tossed. Over here juggling his glasses, bro trying to make
that leg grab freaky as hell. Freaky as hell. And I don't like how Gohan his eyesight going. God damn, man. They love to make Gohan wash just to quickly unwash him. It's like, bro, just stop making him wash so you don't have to, in one movie, make him all of a sudden back to be, because he used to be like the strongest at one point. Then they wash him. Then they go like, oh shit, we washed him too much. Give him some sort of transformation or boost.
Make sure he see his own ass whooping in 4K. He manages to recover his vision. Helen Keller cannot relate, just to see himself thrown through the ground up into the sky. At this point, I'm just confused as to why Gohan is still in base form. Your child is on the line. Put that same pride away. So, where's the rest of the trio? Where's Goku and Vegeta? Man, fuck the big three. It's just Big Me. Shut your dumb ass up. You not Kendrick, nigga. Gohan out here talking spicy like he ain't peaked back in 2000. I wasn't even born yet when he was in his prime. Gamma hits him with the left knee, spinning kick back down to the ground, but he sticks the landing. But Gohan has decided enough is enough. I'm tired of eating elbows and kneecaps. As he transforms, going Super Saiyan 1 or 2, you can't really tell the goddamn difference. And somehow the form gave him 20/20 vision, doesn't need the glasses anymore. Gamma 1 still standing there like he heard an Eminem song in 2024, unimpressed. As he...
I take back, nigga, this nigga. Nah, Blanky a little bit more risky. I wasn't ready, nigga. I thought this was gonna be Kev. Nah, Kev a little bit more, you know, finessey. You feel me? This nigga said, like he heard a new Eminem song.
Gets kicked back to back, a right uppercut and a left hook. Gohan's PTSD is soon to trigger though from a traumatic event back when he was a little kid, cause Gamma steals one of his own moves. Flying in, headbutting Gohan right in the chest, charging the two of them right towards the mountain behind.
Ball for ball!
We all know the Saiyan's weaknesses. Good haircuts, lesbians, and getting dragged through the terrain. As Gohan gets pressed throughout the mountain, getting the back of his head straight.
He said good haircuts, lesbian. Hold on.
Behind. And we all know the Saiyan's weaknesses. Good haircuts, lesbians, and getting dragged through the terrain. As Gohan gets pressed throughout the mountain, getting the back of his head straight, shaved off, got bro looking like these. Gohan tells Gamma 1,
Stop touching niggas with your hand!
Blasting bro off of him, and loads up a Kamehameha right towards him as he just Mike Jack leans out the way. After almost getting his mohawk
The
shaved
animation
off,
A1.
which Gohan would have been doing you a favor, gang, Gamma-1 decides fuck all this karate shit, shooting Gohan and getting it spiked down, almost booming all the spectators.
You know it's real, a nigga up the 5 on a nigga. He said, we ain't even fuck. I got the 5 for you, nigga.
And for those who don't know, Gamma-1 is actually also a good guy. He's just confused and thinks Gohan is a bad guy, so he's distracted, worried about the soldiers down below. As Gohan knees him and hits a spinning kick, knocking him back down to the ground, and starts sprinting back in. And this is why people be clowning DBZ as a show that's just punch, kick, kick. Because where's the strategy? Where's the tactics? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of slowness. Getting rocked with a right as they both start charging back into one another and start holding hands again. Gohan's fighting for his life down here, and there's two very different expressions going on in the stands. Let's go, Dad! I'm about to jump in there. Videl, you will be mine.
Nigga, why didn't you jump in there?
Stand there in the background staring at his man's getting
jump in there!
Up. That day on Namek was when Gohan realized Piccolo ain't like that.
You a fraud!
Oh, I'm a fraud. You scared too?
I'm 8!
Gohan kicks Gamma-1 and they back up from one another. But I don't know what happened after that kick, because Gamma starts to lock in. Gohan done beat the tryhard into him, catches Gohan's right hook, throwing him, blocking the kick, pushing him away, and then hits the Black Widow, wrapping his legs around him and slamming Gohan to the ground. Quickly, I gotta shout out my second channel. If y'all could go show some love, I'll really appreciate that. Y'all already been showing so much love. Just posted the Miles Morales and Peter Parker fight where they're beefing over who gets to clap MJ. That mission was fire. Go support. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Moving on with the video.
I think we ain't done yet.
But you personally,
I think we ain't done yet.
Dodging Gohan's kick into a knee backbreaker, karate
Batman
chop,
bang that
kick,
nigga.
palming bro's face like a basketball. You know what they say, like father, like son, and it's clearly true. I can't wait for my Danny Phantom going ghost powers to kick in.
I ain't gonna lie though, Gamma got that it on. Ain't nobody speak about it, but he got that it on. He got some it on, you know what I mean?
Gamma-1 hits him with a clothesline, spinning bro around and throwing him into rubble. It's not looking good for Gohan. He pulled up looking to save the day, and now he's out here hitting the will you marry me instead. So Piccolo and Pan come up with a plan, staging her being choked to piss Gohan off, which we all know is a foolproof plan. Frieza signed his death wish the day he killed Krillin. You don't ever touch a man's cheerleader like that. And it works. Gohan begins to start raging like he'd been playing some Black Ops 2, transforming into Ultimate Gohan, which looks the exact fucking same as regular Gohan to me. I remember everybody in the theater was
nah, nigga, you gotta be able to peep the little nuances. That's a whole different nigga. That's a whole different. It's the swag. It's the way he carry himself. You feel me? Look like it's a whole different nigga. Nah, they don't even look the same. One of them is like got incel energy. Another nigga got the Riz. You could tell, bro. He got too much sauce, nigga. Whole different nigga. You wildin' for that one, Blanky. You could tell that's a whole different nigga.
Was cheering, and I'm just looking like,
What the fuck happened?
Gohan starts charging in, and his punch gets caught, hitting him with a right-left kick. As Gamma-1 is tumbling backwards from that barrage of attacks, Gohan from behind bops him into the ground to eat straight chunks of concrete. And y'all already know how Ultimate Gohan be getting way too cocky sometimes. Straight tortoise in the hair whenever he's in that form. Cause Gamma-1 is raging and Gohan turns his back on bro to leave the fight. Ultimate Gohan be treating his opponents like stepchildren. But Gamma-1 cuts off his path, refusing to be disrespected in such a manner. No, I'm not sorry like Yamcha. I was built specifically to beat you. Trash, the weakest Android I've ever had to fight against. Now that right there lets you know for a fact.
I will say though, low key, if they made Dragon Ball Super an arc and not a movie, it had time to, you know, tell the whole story. It probably would have been better. But even the whole Piccolo, I know how to give him to Mr. Gohan and grabs his kid. It just felt so like rushed. It felt like, why not do something where Pan is in actual trouble? Is it Pan or Videl? I just had a brain fart. Videl is his wife. Pan is his daughter. Yeah, where Pan is in actual trouble. That just felt, I don't know. The stakes don't feel high in this movie.
They really tried to make us intimidated by bro by having him kill Yamcha, like.
Wow. You're gonna put some respect on my name.
Shooting his gun at Gohan, getting that shit smacked away, booming the whole terrain. Dr. Hedo is starting to come to the realization that his creation was gonna be turned into scraps, so he does the only option he has left. Ayo, jump his ass!
Facts.
As Gamma 2
Yo,
begins
wait.
sprinting in quick. Android 19 and 20, Android 17 and 18. Now these two, I guess they all got that built-in "we ain't running ones" badge equipped from birth.
Facts. That
Gamma 2
JJK.
gets hit and turns around to see Piccolo standing behind him, straight mean.
There we go, nigga. He said, we ain't jumping, though. We ain't jumping, though. Y'all should have been jumping. And word to JJK, y'all should have been jumped the first nigga.
Mugging. I'm sitting there thinking, it's dope you trying to help, bro, but if Gohan's struggling, what is there that you're really about to do? And Piccolo must have heard me, busting out his shirt, showing off his new transformation. I remember when this first dropped, niggas thought it was just different lighting. Bro, basically the same. He ain't do nothing but step back. Gohan can't believe it, but has to lock in. He's already busy, dodging everyone, and they continue to box. So that forces Piccolo into an ISO, but he's 7'5" and dark skinned. This is nothing new for him. This is my potential unleashed form.
Turn up on
45 talking about my potential got unleashed. Gamma 2, now in the track and field starting position, goes in to get his punch caught and then launched into the terrain. It's been a...
I do love the way that they respected Piccolo on the show, on this movie. I do love the way they respected Piccolo. There's a lot of Piccolo respect in this movie, and I've been asking for that.
Minutes since I seen Piccolo step in and just get straight to action like
this.
Yeah,
belt to ass.
Mary Poppins for too long. I know he been feeling like a crackhead to fight for a while now.
Hey, yo, I got next.
Gohan blocks, hits Gamma 1, and Lil bros him into a headlock. And this is so OD, because in the middle of having this man in the RKO, he starts conversating with Piccolo, slamming him on his head.
Bang!
Nah, Gohan really violated. Gamma 1 got up looking like these, and it doesn't stop, as Gohan kicks him up uppercut into a spinning back kick, sending him away. Gamma 1 said, "I eat those," charging back in, getting his attack blocked. They begin talking to each other, and the cameraman pans away because he knows this is Dragon Ball post-Buu arc. Nobody here for the plot anymore. Piccolo and Gamma 2 are going blow for blow until Piccolo goes flying through a wall. And I don't know where the hell he learned this from. Bro been linking with Toph Beifong or something, because he starts earthbending on your ass. But hey,
but you have to know that these niggas been had telekinetic powers, though. They've been done shit like this. Piccolo been done shit like this. All of them been done shit like this. Where I don't know if it's telekinesis is more just using like an energy blast, because they control energy. So I think that's what that is. But they've been done this. Piccolo done freeze niggas before.
DBZ characters are getting out of universe powers. We should give Krillin the great Toad Sage from Naruto's ability to tell the future, so he could at least now know and see his ass beatings are coming, and throws it at Gamma 2, who with the blicky blows it up, dodging all the debris in the process, looking like Neo in this hole from the Matrix.
Fire on him.
And then he goes to O Reliable, the move he's been using since '87. Special beam cannon, loading it up, firing it off right at Gamma 2. Ultimately, it do not matter, because Dr. Hedo already knew this from the scouting report on Piccolo and created a counter, which is this bubble, dispersing the special beam cannon in mad different directions. Ooh. So if Dr. Hedo had the scouting report for Piccolo, y'all think he had one for everyone else too? Like, what did Yamcha say? Be careful to catch TND from him? Trash nigga disease? Gamma 2 comes through, kicking Piccolo right in the stomach, but Piccolo grabs him and then kicks him, making that boy hit a fadeaway.
Okay, my turn.
Flying to Piccolo to then knee him, getting a two-piece off until Piccolo reverses it, kneeing him, and starts flying down. And I'm thinking maybe...
If you notice the lines in Piccolo's arms are gone, is that a part of the transformation, or did the animator just get a little lazy? They just go, nigga, we don't want to draw those individual lines. Just say it's a new transformation, nigga.
This is strategical for Piccolo, because he's been doing a really good job so far. He gotta have something up his sleeve. Yo, chill gang, let me get a 5.
Is this nigga serious?
Bro, his flight reacts. Only person I ever seen doing half times in a one-on-one pickup. Gamma 2 hits him with a right-left uppercut and then grabs Piccolo's legs to start spinning him around.
Hell no, hit him with
and
the
after
Goku
he's built
throw.
up enough momentum, got Piccolo on the brink of throwing up all over himself, he tosses Piccolo into the sky and then volleyball spikes him back down. That hit was so intense, Piccolo's entire large intestines, bladder, liver, all that scrambled up like some eggs. So he's free falling down, and it's really looking like it might be over for Unk. Piccolo being a top tier fighter is off pure reputation at this point. Bro's the DBZ Ice Cube, the gangster that makes family movies. But Shenron decides to bless Piccolo with some more power, unlocking his God Key as he's falling down. Dr. Hedo seeing...
I don't remember how that happened. But this is in line of what I said, because people forget Piccolo has been dealing with angels, gods, demons. Don't get Whis and Beerus mixed up like, oh, they just brought some new shit. No, Piccolo been the demon. Fuck you mean, Piccolo Diamond, you don't remember? This nigga been the demon, nigga. Yeah, so I like when he absorbed Kami. Kami is, if you know Kami is just, I think it's Japanese for God, but it means God, regardless. So this nigga has had the power of God for a while now, but he's the demon. I like it. I said, if he transforms, make him tap into the demonicness of Piccolo the demon. Bring back the demon, nigga.
Another transformation just like...
No way, bro.
As a giant explosion happens, sending fire everywhere, and there he is. Orange Piccolo is revealed to us, looking straight menacing, ready to call GG. But I'm not gonna lie, this shit is mad anticlimactic, bro, because Gamma 2 peeps him and charges in, unleashing straight haymakers that are having absolutely zero effect on Piccolo whatsoever. Eventually, after him just being there spamming the same left-right over and over again, he lands one last right, looks up at Piccolo, and realizes that he's absolutely cooked. That is, unless Krillin comes through to save the day again because he's trying to fuck this android too, as Piccolo cocks his hand back mad far, unleashing an insane right, got him glitching. So it's
he killed that nigga with a punch. I will say, like I said, I think bulky Piccolo's a little weird to me, but hey, it is what it is. I feel like they should have thought that through a little bit more. I'm not a fan of bulky Piccolo, but hey, it is. He could have went orange and got like I would have liked more like a glow and like sparks coming off of him, more like an Ultra Instinct, more like the red Super Saiyan than like a goddamn Ascended Saiyan Trunks transformation Vegeta where them niggas just hit the Tyranoball, nigga, the TRT, nigga.
It's looking like raps for the Red Ribbon Army, but Magenta knows that they have Cell Max stored away.
Oh, I hate
so
this
dips
part.
out on Dr. Hedo to go activate him.
This is for sure the worst part of the movie, Cell Max. For sure the worst part of the movie. For sure niggas was throwing everything at the wall at this point, nigga. Bring back Cell, fuck it.
And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. The Cell Max fight is kind of cheeks. I don't want to cover it.
It's very
He's just
cheeks.
dying while everyone's flying around shooting random
Very
attacks at him.
cheeks.
No type of boxing really. But the very ending is cool, so we could do it real quick. So Piccolo had went giant to face off against Cell Max and gets his shit twerked, appearing to be dead, which of course pisses Gohan off to the absolute max. If I was facing a Saiyan, I'm playing cute puppy videos, telling them funny jokes, making sure none of Sexy Red music is being played nearby. I'm not trying to piss them off. We see Gohan and it's like he got his Sharingan unlocked with those red eyes and blue aura that literally engulfs everyone around him. And you already know, the cameraman gotta do his job to make sure and get the angles right. As we see Gohan, or maybe I shouldn't just call him Gohan anymore. This is Gohan Beast,
Oh, that hair
and it
is
looks
awful.
so fire, bro.
No,
Each
it
transformation
doesn't,
for the Saiyans be like putting on a new pair of
No, it
shoes.
doesn't,
The
man.
fit pick is absolutely mandatory. So you already know, Gohan just stands there for a second.
Just, I wish that the hair literally looks like somebody who's making fun of Dragon Ball Z. You ever seen the episode of Fairly Odd Parents where they're like doing a Dragon Ball Z parody and it's Timmy versus Vicky? They literally made this joke with the hair getting so that's why to me it literally looks like a Dragon Ball Z parody, nigga. Like it's like somebody who doesn't really watch Dragon Ball Z but knows that when they transform their hair gets big and shit, just give them 6 foot hair. It's like
Get posing.
And here we go.
As he charges in with the right, hitting Gohan that had so much force.
And another thing that's kind of trash about this movie is, nigga, you just redid the Cell arc, like the end of the Cell arc. You bring back Cell, Gohan, he's about to kill one of Gohan's friends, or does, with the android with the last one, Piccolo with this one, and then he unlocks a new transformation and washes him. It's the literal same shit, nigga. Like it's literally a whacker version because the first Cell, nigga, when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2, this is just like a T-move version of it.
Behind it, the literal wind from the attack is destroying the terrain. But all of that was for nothing because Gohan hits him with the
light work, no reaction.
casually moving bro's head and kicking him in the gut with such force he goes flying back, which creates a
The
giant
animation is
dust storm
fire,
that
though.
Gohan can't see through. But the smoke is eventually all cleared up because this man Cellmax created a giant sphere attack so big it's protruding out of the goddamn planet. Now with this rod wave sized orb above him, naturally you'd think this would bring nothing but fear in the heart of Gohan, but even with Cellmax standing there holding that over his head,
Look at his
Gohan's
hair,
just
guys.
cheesing. And I don't know how, but Piccolo clearly had no pupils a second ago. Had us all convinced he was on King Kai's planet with Chaozu lying to Lil Bro telling him they finna wish him back soon. He's alive somehow, and wraps Cellmax up with his long ass Victor Wembanyama arms to hold him in place for Gohan. And this is just poetry, because Piccolo was on one side of the tag team attack with Goku, and now with Goku's son, he's on the opposite side. As Gohan starts charging up the special beam cannon, is able to—
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Gohan doing special beam cannon. Greatest part of this movie. Greatest part of this movie.
charge it up all the way, firing it off towards Cellmax. Cellmax knows there's nothing he could do to move out the way, so he decides to try and take Gohan out with him, throwing his attack at the special beam cannon as they meet in the middle to create some insane colors and effects. Got me feeling like RDJ pre-Iron Man. Every anime like this should have an epilepsy warning before it, should be having me in the theater tweaking. But ultimately Cellmax's attempt failed because Gohan's beam still pushes through, striking him in the cranium, and that's GG.
Dome shot.
This for telling the news reporter that one time that I'm your sidekick, pussy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I have my issues with that movie. It's whatever. Not the hugest fan of it, but man, it got some moments though. It got some moments though. I love how they respected Piccolo. I love the special beam cannon. Maybe they can redo this as an arc and give it more time. I just felt like maybe if this had more time and you reduced the size of Gohan's hair, this shit would be way better.